I know the reason why I didn't start a lot of things in my life was because I was afraid that I was going to fail. So I just didn't even bother trying. I didn't even bother starting. You need to know that failure does not define you. Failure is not a title. The fact that you fail at something doesn't confer the title of failure on you. The thing that you are doing is what failed. You didn't fail. As long as you're alive, there's hope. As long as you're breathing, there's hope. So it doesn't even matter what age you're in. As Winston Churchill said, that success is failing so much without losing enthusiasm, failing so many times without losing enthusiasm. So the same push, the same drive you had when you got that idea, that perfect idea, the same, oh my God, this is it, the same emotions, the same enthusiasm, if you don't lose that, that is real success. And you keep trying, even though you're failing, just keep trying with the same enthusiasm. It's unrealistic. It's almost like you're going crazy. People are looking at you and saying, okay, something is wrong with you, I'm not doing that with you again. Just keep going, you're closer to success. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lade. On today's video, as you can already tell by the title, I'll be talking about the fear of failure. It's September, and throughout the month of September on Faith Friday episodes, I've been talking about fears, and today is no different. I'm going to be talking about the fear of failure. Last week I spoke about the fear of loneliness. Now we're going to be talking about the fear of failure. So in the first episode in the month of September, I talked about the definition of fear, and I explained that fear is a distressing feeling, a feeling that's envisaging pain or danger or harm or hurt. That's what we define fear as. Today we'll be discussing the fear of failure. It's something that bothers so many people, and me especially. I know the reason why I didn't start a lot of things in my life was because I was afraid that I was going to fail. So I just didn't even bother trying. I didn't even bother starting. So if you're like that, if there are a few things that you want to try but you're just scared that I'm not sure I'm going to succeed, so I'll just not try, then keep watching this video. Did you know that great people failed big? I'm talking great people have failed really big, like woeful failures, and that's part of what contributed to their greatness. And so even God acknowledges this. That's why the Bible records a number of great people who failed woefully. Somebody like Paul, he was a murderer. Esther, she was a slave. Gideon was a coward, and Peter was a backslider. But these people are regarded great people in the Bible, and their stories are recorded in the Bible. So God knows that failure is part of the process to success. Talking about the process to success, successful people fail. Yes, they do. They fail a lot, actually, but they never give up. Failure is not a stop sign. It's reroute sign. It just means this is one more way not to do this. This is another way we can't get this done, so we're going to find another way another way to go. So don't ever take failure as a stop sign. So if you try to do something and you couldn't make it work, then you say, oh no, maybe this is not for me. No, not exactly, depending on the circumstances. Most times it's just to find a new route, a new approach, a new way to go about it. So basically, allow failure to teach you. Allow failure to teach you a new way. Learn from Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison is an American inventor who invented so many major things that we now use in our world today. And Thomas Edison is known to have failed a lot of times in his attempt to create some of these inventions that we now know today. So if Thomas Edison, who was a great inventor, this man was great. He failed so many times, but every time he failed, it just showed him another way it can be done. Our key verse today is Micah chapter 7 and verse 8. Let me read. It says that, "Don't gloat over me, my enemies. Although I have fallen, I will rise." I find that a lot of times by myself, I have debriefing meetings. So after I've embarked on a particular project or I'm doing something, later on I just sit back and I say, okay, so Lade, how did this go? What can you do better? What did you not do so well? What did we fail in, and how can we improve? Learn from your failures. So be excited when you fail, because when you fail, you are a step ahead from person that didn't even try in the first place. The famous Winston Churchill said that success is failing so much without losing enthusiasm, failing so many times without losing enthusiasm. So the same push, the same drive you had when you got that idea, that perfect idea, the same, oh my god, this is it, the same emotions, the same enthusiasm, if you don't lose that, that is real success. And you keep trying, even though you're failing, just keep trying with the same enthusiasm. It's unrealistic, it's almost like you're going crazy. People are looking at you and saying, okay, something is wrong with you, I'm not doing that with you again. Just keep going, you're closer. You're closer to success. As much as we talk about failure, some people are not permitted to fail, and that's why they spend so much time in studying and practicing. People like surgeons. I mean, you wouldn't want a surgeon performing an open heart or performing a brain surgery on you to fail. I mean, those people have to spend years training and practicing and studying. And a pilot, for example, some people are not permitted to fail. I'm just laughing because for you to even subject your body to a person, there has to be a system in place that ensures that that person knows his onions, like knows his job, so they don't come and use you for experiments and be failing on your head. I don't think there'll be any medical student that is trying an open heart surgery on somebody and that person hasn't mastered the act. So that mastering of the act for a surgeon, for instance, look at how long it takes. It takes years and years for them to perform an open heart. Just imagine, in whatever field or profession or business or endeavor you want to go into, has it taken you that long? Has it taken you as long as a surgeon to study in that field? I mean, if it hasn't taken you that long, then don't complain. Keep failing and keep learning and keep failing and keep learning until you master the act. I want you to know that failure does not define you. Failure is not a title. The fact that you fail at something doesn't confer the title of failure on you. The thing that you are doing is what failed. You didn't fail. As long as you're alive, there's hope. As long as you're breathing, there's hope. So it doesn't even matter what age you're in. I know a few people that have tried so many businesses in their middle age years, and now they're like maybe 50s, late 50s, almost 60s, and they feel like, oh, like where do I start from? Even if you're 50 or you're going into your like 60s and you just feel really disappointed and the fear of failure has paralyzed you, maybe you've tried a lot of different businesses and you're now even retired and you just feel like, oh, business is not for me. I've done so many businesses and they failed. The fact that something that you have done has failed doesn't give you the title failure. It is a thing that failed and it is not you. I hope this encourages somebody out there that you are not a failure, and it's okay to fail, because when you fail you learn not that way, you know what I mean? So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Leave me a comment, and like I told you guys before, in the month of September, Light Life Church is turning 1, so we're doing something where we're celebrating by giving back to our community. We're sponsoring 1,000 students to go back to school with confidence. We're giving them stationery sets and we're giving them uniforms. Thank you so much for everybody who has given so far. There's nothing that's too small. You can sponsor a child for $8, which is about 2,500 naira. Just contact me through my email address or the numbers on your screen, and we'll be really happy to get back to you. We're doing the distributions in September, towards the end of September, and we would have it all recorded, and of course I would have a vlog and I'll show you and talk to some of the students and see their reaction. So thank you so much for everyone who has sponsored a child so far. Let's get to that 1K mark. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, be the best version of you. Bye.